Give your family the gift of peace this Christmas. Whenever something arises, whenever something happens, whenever someone's stressed, whenever someone needs something, be that place of home that they can find themselves in. Be that place of peace. Realize that anything that triggers you, bring yourself to this healthy recognition that what I fundamentally am is the space in which all things are contained. There is nothing to limit me, nothing to hurt me, nothing to harm me. So I can hold space for this feeling that someone's having of stress, anxiety, worry, doubt, anxiety. So if someone in their unconscious way, in that moment, temporarily, slips into any form of reaction that triggers you, just remember that that which is being triggered is a non-existent entity that you think yourself to be, and know that you can never find that entity if you looked for it. If someone says something, you feel triggered, you go to your experience, you say, the truth of my experience is that right now I feel triggered. Is that true of my experience? Am I actually triggered? Then we go to that trigger. This is a very practical approach to navigate this. This is what you can give your family this Christmas, if not anything else. Simply this peace and this responsive understanding that you look for then this entity that seems to be triggered over X, Y, and Z. You find that there's actually nothing. If you scan your body, you try to find it. You don't just intellectualize it, you look for it physically. Where is it? Is it in my eyes? No. Is it in my mouth, my chest, my tongue, my body, my guts? Where is it? You'll never find the entity. All you'll find is sensations. Then if you open your eyes, the sensations will look like arm and legs. If you look in the mirror, it'll look like you have a head. But none of this experience is what you essentially are. They're all made of thoughts, feelings, and sensations. You are that which is aware of all of that experience. You're not in that experience in the same way that the screen isn't in the video that's playing right now. The video is in the screen. So the video is me talking to a camera, but the screen is completely irrespective of that. It's transcendent of that experience, just like you are transcendent of your experience. So have some compassion for yourself. If something comes up, you feel triggered, don't let that trigger be some type of thing that, oh, it's sacrificed my integrity, I was triggered, this shouldn't have triggered me, I shouldn't be triggered. I know better than this. Have compassion for yourself. See that trigger not as something that you have failed at, but that trigger as, wow, God has known my freedom is so complete that it can send me this feeling to be loved, felt, heard, and seen with love and compassion. See that, oh, I am so free that this experience can come to me and I can be completely at one and at peace with it. I am so free that all this stress and feelings and anxiety are able to come to me, and I'm able to manage and process that like it's absolutely nothing, because it is nothing. There is nothing to process, nothing to comprehend. There's just more life to be loved. The only reason we'd ever get triggered is if there is someone being triggered. So this is why it's important to actually look for the one that's being triggered. When people say, who's the one being triggered? Sometimes it can sound like a load of nonsense and sounds bypassing, but what they really mean is that if we were to actually physically look, if we say, I feel X, Y, and Z, I feel this trigger, I feel blah, 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 we're referring to someone, but the someone we're referring to is never found. It's not there, it's not under the table, it's not in our head, it's not anywhere. There isn't anyone that's ever triggered. There is an experience that is worthy of our love and devotion. Just like we are lovingly devoted to all the things that we usually love, be lovingly devoted to the things that we typically don't usually love. The reason you don't usually love them is because you think they're a problem. There's no problem. There's no problem for awareness. There's nothing. So allow this to be your freedom. I hope it brings a new depth of freedom to you and your family when you're spending Christmas with them. I have a free community. The link is in the description. I take people through meditations and guidance every single week, all for free. If you'd like to join, I'd love to see you there. Have a beautiful day, guys. Take care.